Good morning, everyone. It's Thursday, July 24th, 2025. My name is Sam Shalhoub, and it's time for your daily dispatch. First up, two California Republican Assembly members are preparing voters to collect signatures for an upcoming ballot measure that would require California voters to show a valid ID at the ballot box. Now, let's not forget when President Trump came out here, he made two stipulations for federal money. Number one, turn on the water. Number two, institute voter ID. It sure looks like it's happening. President Trump's administration slashed the IRS workforce by nearly 26,000 people through buyouts and firings, marking a 25% reduction in staffing. Health and Human Services removed mercury-based thimerosal from all influenza jabs. That's a huge move in the right direction. According to the Daily Mail and several other news outlets, Brigitte and Emmanuel Macron, the president of France and his, and I use this in air quotes, wife, launched a defamation case against U.S. podcaster Candace Owens over the claim that the French First Lady was born a man. Can you imagine what it's going to be like when another prominent wife gets some exposure on him or her? I think you know who I'm talking about. Carolyn Leavitt, the White House press secretary, on Tulsi, this is about Tulsi Gabbard's findings on the Obama administration. She said, quote, "While publicly pretending to engage in a peaceful transfer of power, in private, former President Obama went to great and nefarious lengths to sabotage his successor. We've been debating whether this is the beginning of the avalanche or not. Well, it sure looks like it is." Tulsi Gabbard further came out and said, quote, "There is irrefutable evidence that detail how President Barack Obama and his national security team directed the creation of an intelligence community assessment that they knew was false." She further went on to say that it was a years-long coup against the incoming president, meaning, of course, President Trump. We are going to be discussing this at length on our live broadcast this morning at 9 a.m. Pacific time. I hope you can join us. A federal judge rejected the Justice Department's request to unseal grand jury transcripts tied to Jeffrey Epstein. And there's going to be a whole lot more about that in the very near future. Kevin Kiley, who's the only congressman here in California that I think is worth his salt, made a statement on X yesterday, and he said, of the $100 million raised at the Celebrity Fire Aid concert, none actually went to LA fire victims. Instead, the money went to nonprofits, many having nothing to do with fire relief. The Supreme Court allowed the Trump administration to remove 3 Democratic members of the Consumer Product Safety Commission who had been fired by President Trump prior. The United States Department of Justice announced the formation of, quote, strike force to investigate Obama and Russiagate. According to the New York Post, Jeff Bezos is weighing the possible acquisition of CNBC cable news network. This next one is very interesting, and it goes along with all the disclosure that's happening. House panel votes to subpoena Bill and Hillary Clinton over the Ghislaine Maxwell connections. So there's a lot of moving parts right now, lots of disclosure taking place. Is this going to be the beginning of the avalanche? Well, your guess is as good as mine, but it sure seems that it's shaping up that way. So that's all we have for today. Again, we will be going live at 9 a.m. Pacific time on all platforms. Hopefully you can join us. And in the meantime, I hope you have a great day, and we'll talk again soon.